Before this song begins, it is important to establish a clear conceptual foundation. Racial trauma refers to the cumulative psychological and physiological effects of exposure to racism, discrimination, and identity-based hostility. Scholars in psychology, public health, and neuroscience describe it as a form of chronic stress that can influence multiple systems of the body. Research indicates that repeated exposure to racialized stressors can activate the body's stress response pathways, including those involving adrenaline and cortisol. When these pathways are engaged frequently or over extended periods, individuals may experience changes in heart rate, breathing patterns, sleep quality, emotional regulation, and overall sense of safety. These responses reflect the body's natural mechanisms for detecting and responding to perceived threat. Studies also show that racial trauma can have intergenerational dimensions. Fields such as epigenetics suggest that severe or prolonged stress may influence how certain biological responses are expressed across generations, shaping vulnerability to stress in descendants who did not directly experience the original events. The purpose of this song is to translate these academic findings into accessible language, to illuminate how racial trauma affects individuals and communities, and to support broader understanding of its emotional and physical impact.
Racial trauma strikes quietly in the rhythms of each day. A job turned away, a slur placed in your way. It builds over time, not just one painful event, leaving you worn down, exhausted, and spent. Research shows it can influence both mood and the brain, creating anxiety that lingers like a stain.
This trauma is real.
It affects body and mind. Depression rises, making peace hard to find. Blood pressure climbs, diabetes can start. Trauma-linked symptoms weigh heavy on the heart. But speaking our truth with friends or a guide can't help us heal and reclaim what's inside.
Children face it in school, adults in their workday. Microaggressions accumulating in a quiet, heavy way. It brings deeper sadness, restless nights without sleep, and higher risk of coping habits that cut too deep. Studies show black communities and others of color carry greater burdens of illness than many others.
It passes through families from past into now, echoes of history that the body still knows how. Epigenetics reveals how stress marks our genes, shaping children's responses in ways unseen. Grandchildren feel weight from battles they never fought, higher anxiety, trauma woven into thought. Native communities face diabetes and strain from land loss and prejudice that still remains. Inflammation rises under chronic stress load, raising risk of stroke on a long, heavy road.
For Muslims or immigrants, the harm takes new forms. Hostile stares, sudden threats, discrimination in storms. In medical facilities in different places back then, some were refused, kept for wearing a veil again and again. Verbal attacks, physical shoves in the hall, a report filed, upward an apology call. But the wound stayed present long after the day, until moving somewhere with communities. The way it heightens the fear, the tension in the chest, making trust in others a difficult test. Studies show links to disordered eating and more, and increased risk of thoughts that cut to the core.
This trauma is real. It affects body and mind. Depression rises, making peace hard to find. Blood pressure climbs, diabetes can start. Trauma-linked symptoms weigh heavy on the heart. But speaking our truth with friends or a guide can help us heal and reclaim what's inside.
Black families, Holocaust descendants, or refugees of war. Trauma marks generations, opening hell's hidden door. Children face obesity, heart strain, and more. Even without living the violence before, it lives in the bloodline from lost buried deep. Yet science shows healing pathways the body can keep.
We need care that understands where we come from, clinicians who listen, not those who leave us numb. Communities rising, our stories declared, voices united, refusing to be spared. The evidence is clear, the truth stands tall. It's time for healing to reach us all.
This trauma is real.
It affects body and mind. Depression rises, making peace hard to find. Blood pressure climbs, diabetes can start. Trauma-linked symptoms weigh heavy on the heart. But speaking our truth with friends or a guide can help us heal and reclaim what's inside.